Alchemy Emperor of the Divine Dao, Chapter 1177. Chapter. A faint, sly grin curled upon Mengwei's lips as she spoke, her voice laced with quiet triumph. I've cultivated a rare art, one that allows my divine sense to extend beyond my body, wandering freely through a designated space. No ordinary barrier can restrain it. Linghan's gaze lingered on her, impressed. Such a skill, sending one's consciousness forth without risking the body, was invaluable in uncharted lands. "Then can you discern what awaits us ahead?" he asked. Mengwei nodded, her eyes closing as if she had been carved from stone itself. Stillness hung in the air, yet Linghan's divine sense detected an intangible presence emanating from her, an invisible, shapeless wisp moving beyond her body. Only those with acute perception and close proximity could sense it. After a tense moment, her eyes opened. "As expected," she murmured. "The demonic beasts remain within. I scarred one of their eyes before, and the memory of that clash remains vivid." Linghan's brow arched. "And their cultivation level?" "Most have reached the consummate stage of the mountain river tier, though a few linger near the high extreme," she replied, gently patting his shoulder. "In days past we would have had no choice but flight. But now, with your presence, strike! Lay waste to those demonic beasts." Linghan shook his head, a subtle smirk brushing his lips. "Am I merely your subordinate?" The mountain river tier alone posed little threat, yet the possibility of sun moon tier adversaries lingered in the air. A misstep here could be fatal. Still, with the inheritance of an alchemist at stake, the risk was tantalizingly worth taking. With a sharp, echoing kick, Linghan sent the manor's gate soaring. In one fluid motion, he entered. The garden beyond lay abandoned, its once lush flora wilted and forlorn. 3 silver-horned beasts lay in restless slumber, their tiger-like forms muscular and lethal. At the sound of his intrusion, they stirred, growls bubbling from deep within throats. "Another intruder," one bellowed. "Finally, prey! The life essence of cultivators is potent. Perhaps we shall ascend with each bite," another hissed. "Ah, but only a sun-moon tier human could truly satisfy. Still, a taste would suffice." These creatures, though beasts by appearance, had reached the immortal level, granting them speech, cunning, and even the ability to assume human form. Linghan's lips curved in a faint knowing smile. "I, too, hunger for a taste of demonic beast flesh. It has been too long." "Arrogant human," the beasts roared in unison, lunging forward with predatory grace. Despite their formidable mountain river tier cultivation, their confidence would prove hollow. Linghan lifted a single finger, and in a cascade of radiant sword light, 3 streaks cleaved through their forms. In mere moments, the beasts were sundered, death instant, complete. Even Mengwei and her mercenaries, seasoned in combat, were stunned. Linghan had previously felled 24 human foes with ease, yet to witness him dispatch 3 formidable demonic beasts with such casual precision left awe in their hearts. "Truly, a disciple of the majestic Heaven sect," whispered some, eyes wide with reverence. Linghan collected the remains with a measured calm, depositing them within his black tower. These high-grade beasts carried rich spiritual meat, a boon to cultivators of body arts, each morsel laden with potent nourishment. The silence shattered with a chorus of furious roars. More demonic beasts surged from the manor, drawn by the scent of blood and the absence of their brethren. A horned tiger advanced, voice low yet commanding. "Human, where are our companions?" Linghan chuckled, unflinching. "They sought to devour me, yet fell instead. Their ambitions were ill-fated." Rage swept through the remaining beasts, claws flexing, teeth bared, yet the leading horned tiger raised a restraining voice. "There is no enmity between us. Explain. Why intrude upon our domain and slay our kin?" Linghan's smile remained, effortless. "Curious, isn't it? This is human territory, yet you, beasts of demonic origin, trespass here. And if interrogation is due, surely I am the one who should pose the questions." Conflicted thoughts clouded the tiger's mind. On one hand, the human's power was undeniable. On the other, centuries of instinct declared humans weak. His hesitation became a stalemate, a momentary truce between opposing wills. Another voice challenged from the pack. "Brother, why squander words? We are numerous. Why fear mere humans?" Yet the leading tiger remained rooted in indecision, wary of this extraordinary intruder. Before he could act, Mengwei's saber flashed like lightning. Her mercenaries followed with precise coordination, forming a vanguard of human defiance against the horned tide. A scarred tiger recognized her instantly, a century-old vendetta igniting within. With a snarl, it lunged, and the horned cohort followed, the air filled with guttural roars and the metallic scent of battle. From a safe distance, Hu Feiyun observed behind Shui Yanyu, her voice carrying encouragement. Fear tethered her feet, yet excitement lit her eyes. Ling Han, discerning, allowed her to watch. Some battles were meant for growth, others for the heart alone. Shui Yanyu, meanwhile, surged forward with keen determination, targeting the weakest horned tiger. Blades clashed, sparks of energy illuminating the garden as she proved her prowess. Beside her, the Asura Demon Emperor stood vigilant. Though only at the low extreme of the Sun-Moon tier, his mastery of protection rendered the battlefield safe enough for her to fight. With Ling Han and the Asura Demon Emperor observing, the full weight of danger bore down upon Meng Wei and her cohort. Every movement, every strike, carried life or death consequence, the air thick with tension and the scent of martial resolve. The garden had become a crucible, testing not only strength, but the mettle and ingenuity of each cultivator within it, a true theater of wuxia legend. The leading horned tiger's amber eyes flickered with confusion, a rare uncertainty crawling over his usually unshakable demeanor. For countless millennia, he had stalked humans, crushing their feeble resistance without hesitation. Yet the sight before him now unsettled him. These humans, far from fleeing, seemed intent on courting death itself. Only two had yet to enter the fray. One a human, whose aura barely grazed the pinnacle of the mountain river tier, and the other a foolishly crafted puppet, its presence almost laughably inconsequential. A streak of 10 tigers, he mused, would suffice to end this human's life. And yet, there was a gnawing sense in his chest that perhaps he had been too cautious all along. Comforted by the thought that humans were inherently weak, he bared his fangs in a triumphant roar. "Brothers, attack!" The battle cry rippled through the air like a rolling thunderclap. Dozens of horned tigers, muscles coiled like spring-wound steel, lunged forward, their movements precise and lethal. Meng Wei's voice pierced the chaos. "Handsome guy, hurry and help us." Her plea carried the sharp edge of desperation, yet a spark of hope lingered. Ling Han's gaze met the leading horned tiger's, calm yet piercing, as though he could see through the beast's very soul. The tiger growled. "Brat, you must be the leader of these humans. Very well. Let us battle, king to king." A faint smile curved Ling Han's lips. He clenched his right fist, channeling origin power through the intricate lattice of regulations that coiled around him like celestial serpents. The moment his fist shot forward, a blinding beam of energy erupted, colliding with the manor's walls in a symphony of thunderous destruction. Boom! The first wall crumbled. Peng! Peng! 11 walls shattered in succession, though still the force of Ling Han's strike surged onward, leaving a trail of deep pits and scorched earth behind. The Immortal Realm's normally stable terrain quivered under the magnitude of his power, a silent testament to the pinnacle mountain river tier mastery he wielded, amplified eightfold by the overwhelming might of his cultivation. The leading horned tiger's throat tightened, cold sweat trickling down his furrowed brow. His roar faltered. "I missed," he muttered, eyes widening in terror as Ling Han's grin widened. "Did you say king to king? Very well then." Ling Han's words dripped with lethal amusement. "I can't wait to taste some tiger meat." With a mere flick of his finger, the leading horned tiger was annihilated, his body vanishing into the ether like dust on the wind. Chaos rippled through the remaining horned tigers as Ling Han's sword chi cut through them with the precision of a divine scythe. Each fallen beast was swiftly absorbed into his black tower, the spoils of his battle neatly claimed, leaving Meng Wei and the others stunned, yet unharmed. This is too easy. Riding on someone's coattail feels incredible," Meng Wei exclaimed, relief and exhilaration mingling in her voice. Guided by her keen intuition, Meng Wei led the group deeper into the manor's labyrinthine corridors, until they arrived at a secret chamber, its entrance protected by ancient, formidable restrictions. "When we discovered this place a century ago," Meng Wei explained, "the restrictions were far stronger, yet the room still brimmed with alchemical pills." Ling Han's eyes narrowed thoughtfully. "That streak of tigers likely sought this chamber as well, demonic beasts, once reaching the immortal level, pursue cultivation paths not unlike humans, and pills are universally tempting. He studied the barrier with meticulous care, recognizing its age-old might and layered complexity. Though worn by the passage of time, it still radiated a power that would have crushed ordinary intruders. Mengwei's voice pulled him from contemplation. "Handsome guy, can you crack this restriction?" Linghan nodded, cautious yet confident. He circled the chamber, feeling out the energies, deciphering the intricate patterns woven into the restriction. Even a prodigious genius would require 10 years to fully unravel it, 10 years that no outsider would survive in this treacherous realm. Yet Linghan was no ordinary genius. He possessed the reincarnation tree, and with it, time itself bent to his study. He ordered Mengwei and the others to wait, placing the Asura Demon Emperor as guardian, and retreated into the Black Tower to immerse himself in comprehension under the reincarnation tree's accelerated passage of days. 1 day passed, then 2, 3, 11 days in total, and Linghan emerged with a subtle, triumphant smile. The barrier had been decoded. "I've removed the restriction," he declared, his voice calm, almost playful. The stone door groaned and cracked as it swung open, revealing the inky darkness of the chamber within. Eyes adjusting instantly, unaffected by the absence of light, the group beheld row upon row of pill cabinets, each brimming with vials of potent divine pills. Exclamations of awe and delight echoed through the room. "We're rich! We're rich!" Mengwei cried, her voice tinged with unrestrained joy. Linghan stepped forward first, leading the way as the others followed. The labels revealed treasures of alchemical ingenuity. Bone-grinding pills to harden one's bones, 1,000 crane pills to momentarily transcend heavenly regulations, frost pills granting immunity to ice and snow secret techniques. The air vibrated with the latent power contained within these vials, a tangible promise of mastery and wealth. Yet amidst the jubilation, Mengwei's anguished wail pierced the air as she uncorked one vial. "Leader, what's wrong?" her companions asked, startled. Her gaze fell upon the ruined contents. "The pills, they've turned to dust." Her grief mingled with disbelief, a stark reminder that even amidst abundance, fortune remained a delicate, fleeting thing. The chamber, once silent save for the whispers of awe and exclamations of joy, now resonated with the weight of both triumph and loss. An intricate dance of fate, power, and the ceaseless pursuit of cultivation.